Hey Gemini, thank you so much for being here. Or welcome to my channel if that's the case. You are all very, very welcome into this channel. Today we're doing a mid-month December 2024 for you. This is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign, or perhaps you just felt drawn to this reading. There's definitely a message for you here. So today we're starting with the energy oracle cards. We're going to go on into the Rider-Waite tarot, and then at the end we're going to take a card from the Angels of Atlantis as a last insight for you, okay? So let's just put these two aside and start with the energy oracle card. And as I shuffle these cards for you, Gemini, I'll kindly ask you to subscribe to my channel if you consider, and also hit the thumbs up if you resonate with this reading, if it makes sense to you. You can always leave me a comment below letting me know if you enjoy these types of readings. Any suggestions as well, they're all very, very welcome. So thank you so much for being here. Let's get started with Gemini. What do we have for Gemini mid-month from the energy oracle cards? Thank you. Walking away, community, that's beautiful, and the seed. Okay, totally makes sense that the seed came here at last. It feels like straight away, it just feels like a main reason for something to happen here. But let's go card by card. Okay, so we start with this walking away. I absolutely love this card. If you look at her, she is happily living, stepping out through the gates, and she's just walking away. She's looking back, but she's not looking back as fear or as afraid or sadness. She's actually looking back, I feel like saying, watch me, just watch me living, right? It feels actually for some of you, it has been maybe the last straw, the last drop, something been going on for a very long time, and this is your call for your freedom. It's like a call of freedom. You do have a butterfly there, like she has a beautiful aura all around. You can actually see this beautiful shine all around, and even the whole card, it's so bright as she is moving away. Interesting. So it's actually two butterflies. So we could have actually some of you following your heart, okay? Because the pink one here can very much be talking about your heart. Archangel Jophiel for some of you as well could be related to that archangel, okay? The beauty one. And then we have community, number 7. So we have 27, and then we have number 7. I like it because you have, in the end, you have 3 sevens here, so 27, 7, and 25, 2, and 5, 7 as well. We could also be looking at the 25, 2, and 7, 9, which is a manifestation card as well, okay? Let's come back into this community card. So we have 3 beautiful ladies here, all different, but they're all related, okay? So one is playing the harp, the other one is enjoying, the other one is just sitting there, potentially just contemplating whatever it is right in front of her, maybe the photographer when he was taking the photo. So you do have here a lot of community. You could have a lot of support in your community, and also for some of you this could actually be the beginning of a different community, a community where you feel welcome, you feel cared for, you feel people understand you. It could feel like a soul tribe, you finding your soul family perhaps, okay? And then we have the seat card here, which to me, for some of you, yes, it could actually be a warning, okay? Pay attention, because sometimes there could be, we look at the face of a person, at their eyes. The eyes are, the doors of the soul, but we don't pay much attention because all around feels very too perfect, right? Feels too perfect. So remember to listen to your intuition as you take steps forward, because in this card this person actually has a lot of coins, so the coins could actually be inciting for some of you. So just pay attention to that, okay? Especially if it's someone offering you a weird amount of money, okay? Or you invest in this and 2 days later you have millions in your bank account. Pay attention to that kind of frauds and scams. Are nowadays they are more and more common, okay? So that's the beginning of the reading. I like it straight away with all the walking away, especially in the community. I mean, they're all good messages, and they're all good to keep an eye and contemplate about. So let's start now with the tarot. We're going to be taking 5 cards for you today. We're going to take the recent past, the present, what you don't see coming, what is the advice, and at the end we're going to check what is the outcome, the potential outcome. Of course, we're going to be clarifying each of them so we can understand a little bit more what's going on for Gemini here. So let's start here and check what is for the recent past for Gemini. Show me the recent past for Gemini. Recent past. Recent past to Fool. Nice. What is the present for Gemini? The Page of Pentacles. What is hidden from Gemini? The 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Coins. Interesting. We just had coins there, right? With the Deceit card. What is the advice for Gemini, please? What is the advice? Knight of Cups. And what is the outcome here? Wow. Card was very, very strong. The 9 of Coins. Wow. That's very, very nice. I like this reading straight away for you, especially when you started something new in the recent past. So let's clarify this card as we go along, okay? So starting here with the Fool in the recent past, we're definitely seeing the recent past for some Geminis with the Three of Wands. There could have been here some trip, there could have been here manifesting something in your life. You could have started working on your manifestations here in your life, okay? So it's definitely a beginning in the past. And if we actually look back at the energy oracle card, the first one was actually walking away. So this Fool can very much be telling walking away as well. Okay, so straight away it's making a lot of sense, this reading, from the energy cards into the tarot. Okay, now in the present we do have the Page of Pentacles and the 8 of Swords. There could be a situation right now going on where you started this idea, taking action, and of course there's always in the middle of our journey we always have uncertainties, we're not sure, but what I feel here is that you have an amazing idea here. What's happening is you are letting your mind, your insecurities, taking over your mind potentially. We could be talking about you doing something that you've never done before. This could be something completely out of your comfort zone, completely new for you as well. Could starting something new, maybe going to a new country because we have the 3 of Wands here. Maybe starting your own job, a new relationship, a new job. Maybe it's even the first job because the Fool can actually be something very, very beginner. Okay. And then what you don't see coming here, 8 of Pentacles and 7 of Wands. These 2 cards tell me very, very strong about the Deceit card that we've seen that before. So there could be something where you're working too hard. So pay attention when you are, if you're working for someone else, it's very specific here. If you're working for someone else, okay, and they keep telling you, oh, the more you do, the more you're going to be rewarded. Ask for evidence on that, okay? Don't just believe a person. It's important that, especially in the workplace, if you work for someone else, that everything is documented, okay? You can't just take a word of a person for granted, even if you really, really trust someone, okay? I'm not even telling you to don't believe anything that people say, but of course you're going to be able to follow your intuition and understand, okay, what makes sense and what doesn't. And then with the advice here, the Knight of Cups and the 2 of Swords. Follow your passion, okay? Follow what your heart is telling you should do, because you see some cards here, they're actually looking at the past, and the Knight of Cups is actually looking at the future. This is interesting because the Fool here, right now, it's looking at the past. And because it's looking at the past, it feels like it's like it's looking at the past. It's like, I'm not going to do that again. Okay? Could even be just a declaration on the manifestations, like, I am not going to do that. That's not the way I'm going. This is the way I'm going. I'm going towards my happiness, what makes me happy, okay? What drives me? What gives me that excitement in the morning where I don't feel I'm going to work? Maybe we could be talking about a new relationship. You're going towards something that it doesn't feel toxic, it doesn't feel controlling, it doesn't feel manipulative, and all of that, okay? Because we also have the Two of Swords here. So rather than staying with your heart closed, it feels like it's so necessary that you open your heart and you follow what what brings you a lot of happiness. Why is that? Because it's going to bring you joy. Look at that. Nine of Cups and the Ace of Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. This is you loving yourself again, loving your life. Because the nine of coins, of pentacles, it's talking about all the luxury because you've been working on it. You know, you've been working hard for it. And of course, if we're talking about a relationship, this could even be you finding the right person or going to a new stage in the relationship because you've been working through it. Okay, I don't feel 100% this is a love reading. This feels more like a career reading to me. Overall, we could also be talking about personal development here with that walking away in the beginning. It could also be about that. Okay, so it is good. As I said, I like it. It's inspiring. It's calling you to take action, which is normal, even though some people believe that December is just about, you know, reviewing everything. I like to consider December as taking action, especially in my personal life. December normally is about taking action. So let's see then, to end this reading, Angels of Atlantis, what do they have for you? Maybe an extra insight here will be useful for you, Gemini. Let's see. Sandalphon, planetary cycles. This is so interesting. I love this one. Let me just get this prepared for you. So we have planetary cycles. Okay, look at this card straight away. It's absolutely beautiful. This card, I love it. I really love it. So you can see nicely like that. Sandalphon, as the angel of the earth element, is completely interwoven with the swiftly flowing changes of Earth's planetary structure. Many changes have been prophesied, and many changes are now occurring. This card invites you to look to your own natural cycles and see that you are an organic being living on an organic planet. If you are currently enjoying a birthday or anniversary, see it as a crucial cycle marker in this life on Earth, and ask what aspect of your authentic self you are allowing to emerge at this time. Sandalphon is asking you to reveal how awe-inspiring you are and how you can allow the angels to carry you to a new level of inner peace, letting your true self come forth. There we go. That extra oomph that we were waiting for here for Gemini, so that you can follow yourself, trust yourself, follow your intuition, and take action based on that. Because as the card is saying, you know, life is all about cycles. Like I was saying, and about an anniversary. I was actually an anniversary recently. Um, Everything is about cycles, and you actually see that right now in terms of astrological transit. There's a lot of things going on. Planets in retrograde right now at mid month. Mercury is going direct, but we also have Mars, for example, in retrograde. Okay, we're having the full moon, so there's a lot of energy going on. So it's important to also be kind to yourself as you go through the cycles as well. Okay, so that's what we have for you today. Thank you so much for being here, Gemini, and until next time, have a lovely mid month. Bye bye.